Welcome back. So we're doing another Midnight Hunt quick draft today. So I think in total this will be my third one. Now I did the blue-red draft and I went 0-3, so we'll try and improve on that if possible. Oh, that's a good start. So we've got Planeswalker, red-green. Great, so she can just make two 2/2 wolves. Just seems pretty strong. And the +1, you may cast creature spells as though they had flash. And each creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 until your next turn. Seems pretty solid, I've got to say. I've read that green and red are considered the weakest colours in the set. Maybe because the removal is particularly good against werewolves. You've got things like Silver Bolt to take out the werewolves. I suppose that might be the reason. Anyway, we are still rare drafting, of course. Ghoulcaller's Harvest. Can get X 2/2 Decayed zombies. X is half the number of creatures in your graveyard, rounded up. Why not? We are rare grabbing, so take that one as well. It is not as good as Arlinn. We will not switch to a green-black deck, I think. Right, now the red card has caught my eye. It's Immolation, so that is a decent removal card. Essentially sort of sorcery speed, -2 toughness. I see a lot of black cards in this. Bloodtithe Collector is a 3/4 flying. Yeah. And you can make someone discard a card. That's just really good. Heirloom Mirror. Pay 1 life, discard a card, draw a card, mill a card. That's a lot. Then put a ritual counter on the Heirloom Mirror. With 3 ritual counters, it transforms into a 4/4 flyer. You can exile creature cards from graveyard to get a +1/+1 counter. Well, that's pretty cool. And it's card draw as well. Well, discard and draw. It fills up the graveyard. Costs you 3 life and 3 mana ultimately. Yeah. It's not easy to say how good that is. It's kind of good because you get a 4/4 flyer. Is it better than a Bloodtithe Collector? Not sure. And yeah, one thing I say at the start of every draft, you want to pick the best. The first 5 picks should be the best card in the pack, and then you figure out from there. But I think we're not going to beat Arlinn the Pack's Hope. I think, that said, I'm probably in green and red here. We do have a couple of decent black flyers. We could go black, green, red, I suppose. Candle Trap is a good removal spell. You can get flashback cards from exile back to your hand. That's quite interesting. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, nice cheap little flyer. What I would say, if I was going black, I would go Bloodtithe Collector, because I'm probably splashing black if I'm playing black at all. I'm not going to play Heirloom Mirror on turn 2 if I'm splashing black. It's not going to happen very often. We want to focus on green and red. Is splashing a Bloodtithe Collector better than an Immolation? I think so. It's a 4 toughness flyer, which is hard to beat. I think let's go for a 4 toughness flyer. See if we can splash it. Right, Ghoulish Procession. Get Decayed Zombies. Really good card. Fangblade Brigand. 3/4 for 4. And you can give it first strike. Just seems quite good. Yeah. Yeah. There's another Immolation. Got to look at these green cards. Right. I mean, that could be quite good. Plummet. I think we take the Fangblade Brigand. That just seems like a solid creature. I'm just going to double check everything is working. Yeah. Bat Whisperer might be splashable. Another source of flying creatures. You just get a 1/1 flyer. And there's the Famished Foragers. Got to remember to attack first before you play it and make them lose some life points. Could be quite good. Right, this guy mills cards and gets a land back. Guess it's between these three: Bat Whisperer, Foragers, Eccentric Farmer. This can let you double spell earlier than you might expect. This gets you a flying blocker. It's 5/3 of stats. Maybe we don't want to splash too many black cards. Go with the Foragers. Okay, Spellrune Painter. Had this in the last game. It's just an okay creature, I think. But there's not much else to choose from. It's very mana intensive. The Stuffed Bear. I think we go for the Spellrune Painter. Okay, now this is a 2-drop. And we're missing 2 drops. Our curve is starting at 4 pretty much. I think we're not playing Ghoulcaller's Harvest. I think I'll just make that call now. So we could get another sort of top end kind of card. A cheap, maybe slightly dubious card. Or we could get the Elementalist and hope to pick up some instants and sorceries. Maybe the Elementalist is could be interesting. This is kind of, oh yeah, Candlelit Cavalry is a 5/5 and this can gain trample, which is pretty awesome. I think we'll take them and just hope we get some ramp or something, because it's looking kind of dodgy at the moment. I think I like the look of this. Bounding Wolf, Flash and Reach. That's removal. That's removal for flyers. Pestilent Wolf is a 2-drop. Okay, let's get the Bounding Wolf. That looks cool. So Ardent Elementalist can get instants and sorceries back, which puts Stolen Vitality above Howl of the Hunt, I suppose. One damage doesn't really excite me. So maybe it's Stolen Vitality. Sure. Destroy creature with flying. Could be useless. But we are running Famished Foragers, who can discard cards. Or Howl of the Hunt. +2/+2 is pretty decent. Maybe we take a Plummet. Bat Whisperer. A Timberland Guide. Yeah, that is a good last pick. We need a 2-drop or 2. We are taking these rares. Shame we're not splashing white, really. Galvanic Iteration, wow. Okay, we'll take that as well. And have a look what we've got here. Another Bloodtithe Collector. Fangblade Brigand. I think there's no chance we're going to play Shady Traveler. Another 4-drop creature. This helps me cast my stuff, so that's pretty good. This is quite impressive. That's just quite a huge creature. Yeah, Morkrot Behemoth's pretty good as well. Okay, we'll go for the one that helps me cast stuff. Yeah, that's definitely good. And it can be brought back by the Elementalist. I mean, the Candlelit Cavalry are really good, but we've got so many big creatures. I think we'll go for the 2-drop. That's nice. So you can end up blocking 2 flyers with that. Another Moonrise. Vitality. Another one of those. Silver Bolt's pretty cool. Bit of removal. I think the thing that's the problem are the flyers. I think this deals with flyers quite well. Getting yet another 4-drop seems crazy. Or another Rejuvenator after going 3 life. I just like this. This says value to me, so I'm going to grab the spider. Ooh, Darkstrain Rampage. Artifact, enchantment, or land. I think we pick this, but we don't play it. I don't think it's super playable. It's a disenchant, basically. Do we need another huge creature? It's very high equip cost. Maybe this sort of giant growth thing is pretty good. Nice regrowth, and it is a loop with Ardent Elementalist. I'm not sure what that loop would achieve, though. If you needed to keep casting a sorcery in order to boost your Spellrune Painter, I suppose. Oh, Snarling Wolf is nice and cheap. It's kind of tempting. It's too tempting. I'm taking Dryad's Revival. Take this for the collection. Oh, Mounted Dreadknight, yes. Sure. It is just throwing massive creatures at me. Sure. Cool. Nice cheap drop. Oh wow, Memory Deluge. I've seen this thing constructed quite a lot. And this guy as well. Well, I personally haven't seen anyone play this against me. That's another huge creature, and it's mana fixing. Seems cool. And it's a 2-drop. It doesn't add any mana. I think Lambholt Harrier is quite good, though. That's nice and cheap. Maybe I'll get the Lambholt Harrier later. I think I don't know which one would wheel. Maybe the Mystic Skull will wheel. I'll take Lambholt Harrier. I need a spell to do damage, and that is something we have not found yet. But it's better than Festival Crasher, I would say. Can I yeah, can I splash for Diagraph Rebirth? That seems pretty good. Creature comes from the graveyard to the battlefield, and he can do it twice. Just seems like good value. Eccentric Farmer could help me mana fix. Might be a more reasonable spell to play. Now let's go for it. Let's play the unreasonable spell. There's my point of damage. I'm not excited to play that card. Another Lambholt Harrier probably is the correct thing to do. Silver Bolt seems good. Hmm. 2/3 Menace. So his Moon Silver Key is also mana fixing. Or we take a 3-drop. Let's drop a few combat tricks. I'm going to drop the Plummet, because 50% of the time it's probably going to be useless. I don't like Stuffed Bear. I guess Flame Channeler at the moment is just a Grizzly Bear, because we don't have any damaging spells, so we'll just sideboard that for now. I don't think there's enough artifacts and enchantments that this is going to find targets. So, yeah, I think we could definitely sideboard that as well. Keep all the big stuff and just see what that leaves us on. Yeah, so we're on 22 cards now. There's a big gap in the 3-drops, which kind of says we need the Brimstone Vandal. Hello, Kessig Naturalist. Well, that's a nice late gift. Okay, this just finds creatures, but you can flash back. Or we can get a 1-drop. I think I'll take the 1-drop. Okay, now is it worth splashing black for Bat Whisperer, Bloodtithe Collector, Diagraph, Rebirth? So it gives us some flying options and some card advantage. I think on balance, I'm going to drop all the black cards because we just didn't get enough fixing cards. I'll just do a little rare count. I got. I think that's 7 rares that I got. It's pretty good. Right. I think I'll call that end of part 1. And well, not sure. Well, we'll see if I change it when I get back.